Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays. Today I'm going to spotlight an actor that worked in Hollywood for, let's say, a few decades anyways, up into the 80s, I would say. First came on the scene in the 40s, and the actor I'm talking about is Cornel Wilde. Now, he may not ring a bell with you, but pretty sure if you watch classic films and even movies into the 60s and 70s, you've probably seen his face and you probably love one of the movies he's been in. So today I'm going to spotlight 3 movies that he's excellent in. Now I have other movies with him in it, but I'm just going to spotlight these 3. The other day I watched a movie called The Big Combo. And I had seen it before, but I had got a Blu-ray months and months ago, and sat down to watch some film noir for Noir November, which I guess that's a thing. Some people do it. I'm probably not going to do that. Anyways, I watched it, and it was excellent. It had an excellent cast. So yeah, The Big Combo. It had great cast. Great direction. It was directed by the great what's his name? Joseph Lewis, or also known as Joseph H. Lewis, who made a really good film noir cult classic movie called Gun Crazy. And he made some other movies, but he pretty much was known as making kind of low budget movies, but he had his share of big budget movies he did and stuff. But some of his smallest movies turned into cult classics, and Gun Crazy being one of those. Big Combo is a great gangster movie. He plays a detective who's on this case of this mobster played by Richard Conte, which he is excellent as this guy. He is a bad guy. You don't like him. Anyways, throughout this movie, he's trying to bust this case, and this girl, played by Jean Wallace, is this mystery girl, and he's trying to learn more about her, and she's got clues that she needs to share. And so anyways, it turns into this great detective film noir movie that's just great. He's very good in it. It's kind of low-key, slightly reminiscent of The Big Heat by Fritz Lang and Glenn Ford, but this one has its own niche. It's got smaller parts with Lee Van Cleef, Earl Hallman, Robert Middleton. They all have great scenes in this movie. It's really beautiful. It's great cinematography. It was shot by John Alton, who had worked with some of the greats. I think did he work on the early Anthony Mann movies? I'm not 100% sure. But John Alton, great cinematographer, great black and white cinematographer. But that's a great movie. I highly recommend The Big Combo. Pick that up. The next movie, now this is one of my favorite movies for years. Beautifully shot on Technicolor, but it's a Technicolor film noir at its heart. Film noirs usually are, make it a film noir because of the bad lady that's in it, the bad woman in it, a femme fatale, someone it's got murder in her heart, or she's got a devious plan that she usually gets a guy mixed up in, or something like that, more or less. So that's kind of what takes me to this next one, Leave Her to Heaven. This is a beautiful movie, 1945, directed by John Stahl, cinematography by Leon Shamroy. Great cinematographer. Again, beautiful Technicolor, but it has all the makings of a black and white, dark and seedy evil film noir movie at its heart, because she is a bad lady, guys. She gets mixed up. She gets married to the character played by Cornel Wilde, and she ends up like killing his brother, who's crippled, can't walk guy. And I don't want to give away everything. It's got a early role by Vincent Price in it, which is really good. So I highly recommend this. This is the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. This came out I believe it came out in 2018. Oh no, it came out this year, 2020. Yeah, this came out early in the year. So I highly recommend to get this. It may be on the Criterion Collection channel streaming, but I highly recommend to get this. I think the Barnes & Noble sale might be over already. I highly recommend this. And third and final, a movie. I just got this the other day. It was a recommendation by a YouTube channel I watch, and a what do you call it? A podcast I watch by what's his name? I'll put it down here. Anyways, he recommended Roadhouse that just came out on Kino Blu-ray, which got me to thinking, it's like, I'm going to be a tightwad, and I'm going to find the DVD version that came out about 10 years or so earlier. But it was part of this Fox Film Noir collection, which each one's numbered and everything. This is, maybe this one isn't numbered. There was a whole series where they were, Fox Film, and they were numbered and everything. But this is called Roadhouse, not to be confused with the Patrick Swayze 1989 movie that's kind of a cult classic itself. But this movie's called Roadhouse, and it came out in 1948, and it stars the ever beautiful, the ever talented Ida Lupino. Of course, Cornel Wilde plays part in this movie, and a big role for Richard Widmark. Now, he was still finding his place at 20th Century Fox, doing some film noirs and stuff like that. He was hot as fire at that time in Hollywood. It's also got a great small role by Chelsea Home, or Celeste Home. I think she went on to do some other things, but at the time, the Los Angeles Times called this a sordid, slashing melodrama, and that's exactly what it is. This movie, let me explain it. It starts out with Richard Widmark and Cornel Wilde. They own a Roadhouse, kind of a bar / entertainment place. They have a singer, drinks and stuff, and this is right on the Canadian border. I believe, I'm not sure if it's in Canada on the border or if it's in New York on the border. Somewhere it's on the border, and they're running this thing. Cornel Wilde had a past. Richard Widmark kind of had dealings with the underworld and kind of got money and started this Roadhouse, and he got his buddy Cornel Wilde to work there. It's kind of, they went half and half, or they're running this place. And one day Richard Widmark comes back from the U.S., where he had over the weekend met this girl played by Ida Lupino, hired her to sing at their Roadhouse. And Cornel Wilde and Ida Lupino don't get along real well at the start. But it turns on. I'm not going to tell you the part of this movie, because there's some twists and turns that you won't think of. You won't guess these things, and it'll give away the movie, and you may not want to watch it because I've just given everything away. But I will say that it is on Kino Blu-ray. I highly recommend to get that. Or if you want to find this older 20th Century Fox Noir edition, it looks stunning too for DVD. So yeah, pretty much some of the extras on it. It's got a great audio commentary by film noir historians Kim Morgan and Eddie Muller, which they know their stuff on movies, especially Kim Morgan. Eddie Muller is an expert at film noir. It's also got Killer Instincts, Richard Widmark.
Sorry there, guys. I had a
20th Century Fox. This video interruption. What I'm talking about on here is Kim Morgan and Eddie Muller really know their stuff on film commentary. They've written books and done dozens of commentaries, so they know their stuff. But yeah, this movie is really good. Spotlight Richard Widmark for a minute. Richard Widmark was at his top of his game about this time, and he's done a lot of stuff. I mean, he's widely known for the westerns he made. He's widely known for the mob type gangster movies that he made 20th Century Fox in the 40s, war movies, all kinds of stuff, romantic dramas. The guy could do a lot of stuff. But yeah, he's really good in this. Great little 40s movies, little film noir, perfect film noir. Ida Lupino, such a great female lead, and she went on also to direct her own movies. She directed at least a half a dozen movies I can think of, and and Cornel Wilde went on to direct movies also. One of them being The Naked Prey. He did in the 60s, I believe 64, 65. And but yeah, he did a lot of movies. He directed a lot of movies and appeared in a lot of movies. So he's not a name I see get brought up a lot. So I thought I'd spotlight Cornel Wilde today. And but yeah, it's a great movie to pick up. I highly recommend these movies, guys. Roadhouse is the unsung, underrated movie I want to really spotlight today. And the big combo is available on Blu-ray. It's available on DVD. And I think it was streaming on Criterion, the Criterion Collection channel, a few months back, and it was on there. But one of the great movies in here is Leave Her to Heaven, another movie from 20th Century Fox, 1945. Great kind of undercover film noir. What's her name? Jeez, I always forget her. Jean Tierney, the beautiful Jean Tierney, plays one of the most dark, evil women I've ever seen on film. Really, she has this turn. We've got secrets and layers to this woman. But yeah, Leave Her to Heaven you got to get. These movies are excellent starting place for Cornel Wilde. Again, he did everything. You know, he was part of the studio system back in the day, so he did westerns and war movies and everything. And then when he went independent and he started directing movies and stuff too. So, but yeah, a lot of talent in this movie in Roadhouse. And so yeah, go out and get these movies. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe today. Hit the bell so you're notified when I release a new movie, a new episode. Jeez, I'm messing up everything. And then comment what you thought about these movies today, and let me think about, really let me know what you thought about Cornel Wilde, what you know about him and stuff, because he's really unsung. Watching the big combo, really kind of thought, dang, he is really good, and he's been in all these movies. So that's why I'm spotlighting him. So, but anyways, comment, give me a like if you like it, this episode, and check out my other episodes on my channel. And I'm sure there's something on there you might enjoy. So, as always, I'm Mike. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you guys. I will talk to you guys later.